So we have a lot of people out here that thinks this may be the Franks hearing, but there's actually two requests that Anne has out there for hearings besides the Franks. So let me show you those. Okay, this one was filed on November 13th, and it is the sixth motion to compel discovery. And in that, they asked for a hearing, and as of yet, no hearing was granted on this one. So that could be what the hearing's for, but it also could be for this next one. Remember, she filed an objection to the appointment of the assistant attorney generals, and while Judge Hippler did approve the prosecution's motion to allow Jeff Nye to stay on, and then to also be the person that named any new replacements, like if Ingrid Beatty were to leave, Anne's objection came in after Hippler's approval. So she is wanting a hearing on that, even though Hippler had went ahead and approved. You can see the dates. So on this motion, if you look at when it was filed in the morning, on the afternoon of the 21st. So it was filed at 2:04 p.m. on November 21st. And let's look at when Hippler approved the prosecution's request. So Hippler approved the prosecution's request about the attorney generals on November 20th, and then it was filed at 8:36 in the morning on the 21st. So Anne's objection came in after that. So she is wanting a hearing, even though Hippler had already approved it. So yeah, I don't believe this hearing next week has anything to do with the Franks motion. I believe it's either the sixth motion to compel or the attorney general's appointment. And I really think it's the attorney general's appointment, because since he had already approved it and then Anne objected, I think he's wanting to get that one over and done with to end that, objection. I would be shocked if it was a Franks hearing, because I don't think that would take place if he were to grant one until January, just because he's going to want to go over all of the documents. Everything submitted, he already chastised her for submitting too many items, so she had to put in a smaller amount of documents with more relevant information. So I would be completely surprised. I already said I'd be surprised if one got granted, but I would be completely surprised if he did allow one, if it would happen this quick. So I look for next week's hearing to likely be the Attorney General motion.